Hello, we're live. Doing a pop-up here. I'm hanging out tonight. How you guys doing? I do have a few fish to look at tonight. And I do have a couple of updates on my bristle nose that I had in the 55 gallon here. Well, they're still there, but they did that. I had that video out where they did all the breeding and in the cave, but apparently, I'm not sure if the male ate the eggs. There were a bunch of them in there. Hey, Lucky, how you doing? Welcome in. How are ya? I'm just doing a random pop-up tonight, just hanging out. I'm gonna look at some fish. I hope you're doing well. Handcrafted by Jackie. Hello, how are you? So good to see ya. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Craig. Good evening. How you doing, mate? Good to see ya. I was upstairs. You know, I'm in the house here pretty much, just me and my wife, and hanging out. And hey, there's Tiffany. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm looking down here at my phone. This is where I got the chat on here right now. So you see me, my head tilted down. That's the reason why. Collecting storm babies. Oh my goodness. What kind of babies? That is cool, Craig. That is very cool. How's Belinda's hand doing? I know she cut her hand quite bad during that storm. What are storm babies? Yeah, we'll see here. Oh my, it's been decades since I've had fish. I've been watching you guys and looking at tanks. Oh, thankfully you walked. Oh no, you got to get a tank. Oh, peacocks, right. I think you should get a tank, Jackie. I think you'd really enjoy it. I mean, honestly, there's so many people here that will help you with it. It's a good place to get fish, all kinds of stuff. And shrimp, too, Craig. That's nice. Awesome. That is very, very cool. Yes. So, like I said, this is one of my random pop-ups that I do every once in a great while. I get bored and I get, kind of like, I don't go out of the house very often, once in a blue moon, just to go to the store. Hello, Munchie. Hello, welcome in. We're trying to convince Handcrafted by Jackie and Tim to get a tank set up. She said she went and looked at them. Oh, thank you, Jackie. That's so nice. Melvin is in the building, and my name's Jeff. How you doing, Melvin? Good to see you. I always got to play with Melvin. He likes me to say that from 21 Jump Street. Was it Channing Tatum, I think his name is? His name was Jeff. But my name's Jeff. Just did a freaking 50% water change and tore up all of the deco. Ooh, wow. Wow, that's a lot. I was talking about water changes earlier with Tiffany, and I usually do about 25, maybe 30%, but sometimes, it's good to do that. Hi, Tim. Welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. I do have my regularly scheduled show for tomorrow night, but Saturday night, I'm sitting around here. I had to come down and feed the fish anyway, so I'll be doing that after I'm done with the stream, but I figured, well, why not go on here? We can look at some fish or something. If that sounds good. Is there anything in particular you guys would like to look at? Let's see here. I tested the tank and took half the water. Had gone. Hi, Jeeve. Hello. Yeah, that's Melvin's thing. He likes to do that. Oh, that's Melvin, Tiffany. Norfolk that's Melvin. He's an old timer. Been around here for a long time. Every time he comes in here, you got to do this. I'll show you. Here we go. I'm going to type it in the chat there. MITV, that means Melvin is in the building. Collecting galaxy shrimp. Oh, wow. Craig, that's awesome. Very, very cool. I was just talking about, I had that video come out with about my bristle nose here, and they were doing a really good mating. They were mating, and they laid a lot of eggs in that cave. And so I was going to have the second part, in about 9-10 days when they're free swimming and whatnot. And then, Flip Aquatics having a big sale for the weekend. Oh, are they? They're usually quite priced high. I mean, what are their sale prices like, Elaine? I go over there every once in a while. He's got a pretty good selection of stuff. I'm gonna have to check that out. I might have to check that out. MITV, yep, that's Melvin's in the building. And that means you got to smash the like button because that makes Melvin very happy. And he'll sing for us if you do that. Won't you, Melvin? Yeah, I've been in the YouTube game for 7 years, since May 9th. Yes, you have. And I've been here since 2008, but I didn't have a fish channel until 4 years ago. 20%, 15%, and 10% off. Okay. He has the Pictus, right? I don't think Melvin does have a Pictus, do you? Melvin, do you have a Pictus? A Pictus cat? I'm not sure. I didn't know if he had any tanks set up right now. Bright reddish orange with very fast. Yes. Oh, Whip. No, he does. He has the Petricola lucipinus. They're the little dwarf petricolas. I'll show you some of those. Let me do that. I'll start looking that up here right now, and then we can find it here. Yeah, Whip has bred those, and I'll just do this. Petricola. Wait 1 second. Oops. Okay, here we go. I think we'll find it here. I'm thinking they're trying to say that the it is African cichlid territory, but they're very peaceful and they stay very small, so they're really cool. She took a video of them, but didn't catch the name on the corner of the tank. Well, let me see what did I miss here. Whip has the Pictus. Oh, Petricola. Yeah, it's Petricola lucipinus. Let me see if I can find one. I'm not sure if Craig, if you've had these before. I'm trying to find some right here. Well, here we go. Synodontis. Oh, Synodontis lucipinus is what he has, and that is. I think this is. Yeah, here it is. Here's a nice picture of one. Let me add this to the. I gotta actually present it. Dummy, come on. It's coming. It's coming. And let's see here. I'm going to add the stage. There we go. Add the stage. There we go. Here we are. It's not a. These aren't really egg eaters. I mean, they're the multipuntatus is called the. Is what they call a parasite breeder. In other words, when the African cichlids breed, the catfish will go and lay their eggs right along with them, and the female will pick all the eggs up, including the catfish eggs. So, but the catfish eggs hatch faster, a lot faster than the multipunctatus, yep, and they hatch faster than they eat the eggs or the little fry before they get a chance to really do that. Yeah, that's the ones I don't. Yeah, that's the multipunctatus. These little guys right here. Let me see here. These ones right here only get about 2.5 to 3 inches long, from what I've been told. They're like kook. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of a very. Oh, these ones right here. Yeah, these are really nice little fish. And this is something I would love to do. I know David's got a few of them, but the ones he got, they call his dwarf petricola, but I think they're the same thing. Somebody's telling me they're the same fish. The Synodontis lucipendus right there. Look at that. It looks like a jaguar or something. Got nice spots on it. That's really cool. That's why African cichlids are so territorial. Yeah, yeah. There's so many. I mean, it's like in those lakes, something's always trying to kill something else. No pick, just catfish. I have 3 fish left in my 10-gallon. My firemouth cichlids. You got 2 firemouth cichlids? Albino, bristlenose, pleco, and black molly in the basement. Oh, wow. Well, actually, I'll tell you, pretty much, even the South and Central American can be very territorial especially when they're breeding. I had, they're called Amphilopas labiatus. They're called a red devil. I had a pair of them, and I tell you something, that fish, you did not want to put your hand in that tank unless you had something to hold him back, because he got me a good one right here. He grabbed me right on my hand, and he tore me a good one, and I was bleeding. They get pretty bad. Bristle nose and black molly. Yeah, I thought one. I didn't know you had 2 of your. Yeah, the red devils. They get huge too. I think they get bigger than Oscars actually. Oh, but they're beautiful though. I mean, if I had to have another big fish again, if I wanted to keep big fish, I'd get one of them. I wouldn't get a pair of them because they breed like crazy. They have like 800 fry at a time, 5 to 800, maybe 1,000. You have a whole cloud of, and nobody will buy them. Just the one firemouth, Jeff. I lost one last year. Oh yeah, it happens. It happens, Melvin. We all lose fish, right? We all lose fish, and we get new ones, and do the best we can by them. That's all we can do, really. Yeah, Jeff. A starry night cichlid is my dream. Oh, is it really? Yeah, those are nice. Those are nice. I never had a starry night. I almost got one once. But I also like the Jack Dempsey's and a lot of those types. The Jack Dempsey doesn't get too big, maybe 8-10 inches. And they are gorgeous. Yes, they are. Let's go look at some cichlids. I'm going to go. Okay, I'm going to look at cichlids now. So I will come back here and I'll stop sharing this one. There we go. And what we'll do is I'll go to a place that I know has a lot of them. It is. This is down in Florida. Oh, and the chocolate cichlids. Oh, those are nice. Yeah, those are fairly peaceful too. They're like an Oscar kind of like. They're South American. And my friend Gil down in Australia, that's his. If you see his little avatar picture, that's a chocolate cichlid. That's his favorite cichlid. Okay, here we go. I'm going to share this screen now. Share screen. So here we go. Here we go. Got it. Let me know if you can see this picture here. Yeah, you can see it. I can see it on my phone. Okay, I only have 2 big fish, 2 tiger Oscars. Yeah. Yeah, they are gentle giants. But I'll tell you though, those chocolate cichlids, when they're breeding, they can be real aggressive. I know that for a fact. A friend of mine has a pair of them, and I tell you what, they're like convicts when they have babies. They'll chomp on everything they get a chance. Okay, let's see here now. Let's look at some livestock. African cichlids. We'll do American cichlids. We'll start with the South American. No, we'll start with the Central American, and then we'll work our way south. Aquatic sarks and imperiums has a sale on too. Oh, do they? Oh yes, very good set, Jaws. Oh, they have a sale here too, apparently, huh? Now look at this here. You know what this is, don't we, Melvin? $6. I got some really stunning firemouth in here that I wouldn't, $6 is a lot of money for one, though. Maybe I should put some of those on the auction. I don't think anybody'd buy them, but who knows? You never know. They're really cool. One problem is most of them are pretty good size. I don't like to ship fish that big. But here we are. Get different pictures of them. I got my original trio of firemouths from the wet spot, and I'll tell you what, they've really produced a lot of beautiful, beautiful fish. Yeah, and the white face on them, they're wonderful. And they don't get too big either. Maybe 4.5, 5 inches, maybe. They won't get a whole lot bigger than the aquarium. I mean, they have gotten bigger in some big aquariums, but in the average home aquarium, yeah, they'll probably hang around 4 inches, 5 inches. And that's big for a firemouth in the captivity, a 5-incher. My big male that is the father to all the ones I have is probably about 4 to 4.25 inches. Yeah, these are more of a bluffer. I mean, they will defend themselves if they get attacked by something else. Like my convicts they're a little more aggressive. And when the convicts go at these guys, they will flare their red gills out to try and intimidate and make the other fish back down, because these don't really like to fight. They're kind of like a loudmouth person. They just talk a lot and don't do anything. You see a lot of those kind of people. But yeah, that's what they kind of remind me of. They're just they have a fiery temper a little bit, but they don't really do much. Let's go back here. Okay, now here's another fish. Now this is an aggressive fish that is really, really cool. This is called a Salvini. Look at that. They are absolutely beautiful. I had a Salvini female. The females are the more colorful of the two in these types. And I had a Jack Dempsey male, and that female was trying her darndest to breed with that Jack Dempsey. And they have done it before. Not in my tank, but there has been Ochar, yep. Yes, they are these right here, I tell you what, they're beautiful, but they are also quite aggressive. They're probably kind of like a convict, but they're worth it. I mean, you get a nice pair of these. I don't care if they're aggressive or not. If they're beautiful and they look good, I mean, the aggression doesn't bother me that much. It doesn't bother me all that much. Here, we'll take a look at another one. Here, look at that. I love that yellow and the red and the black. You got the iridescent blue spots on them. Elaine, do you ever keep any type of cichlids in your tanks, or how do you? Hey there, Jesse. How you doing? Howdy, howdy. We're just checking out some cichlids tonight. I used to have these Salvinis. They're pretty hot-tempered, but they're nice. They're nice fish. Now, here you go. This is something similar that you might like, Tiffany. This is the Cuban cichlid. And it's kind of like the Starry Night a little bit, but I like this one because I know it's a little more unique. I'm getting a group of these. Oh, wow. Yeah, I love these. Cuban cichlids. And they don't get gigantic. These are about the same size as like a Jack Dempsey, maybe a little smaller. Maybe 7, 8 inches maximum usually. I came close to getting a pair of these, but they were at that time when they first came out, they were so expensive. And right now, you can see the price drop to $10.99. You go back 20 years ago, that fish right there would be costing probably this much back then, which was a lot of money. I'm getting, not to keep up, okay, I'm not sure what those are. Is there a common name for those? If I type that out in the chat, it's going to take me a half an hour. What are those, Nicolzi? I can't do expensive either. I'm on a very tight budget. Yeah, these are, you can see these fish in here. These are, the rainbow cichlids are here nice too. Oh, the West African mouth brooder. Ah. I didn't know there was a West African. Oh, that's cool. No common name. All right. Well, if I come across it here, and when I go to the African section, but I do like these. These little rainbow fish are pretty cool. Oh, angelfish once. Yep. Yes, I got my first angelfish. Welcome back, Tim. We're just checking out some cichlids here. Tiffany likes the cichlids. I pretty much, I think cichlids are probably my favorite fish. I mean, because you got all kinds to choose from. You got anywhere down from the little shell dwellers on up to big whoppers. But this right here is kind of like a mid-sized fish, like 3-4 inches. Pretty cool. But if you guys think of any other kind of fish you want to look up, let me know, because I want to try and make sure that everybody gets to see what they want. Here, this Midas. That's a really, not a very nice looking Midas. Mine was just like a pure orange. And that's the one that, I mean, well, it's a Midas, but I think it's called, what they call it at that time was, because they will interbreed with the red devil, so they call it a my devil. And he got me a good one right on my hand here. I got some stars there. Because he nailed me. And it hurt. I was thinking of doing a mixed cichlid tank in my 40-gallon breeder. Oh, wow. Mid-sized cichlids are harder to find? Oh, they're all over the place here. Let me show you some. There's like that. Well, even the Nicaraguan, that's kind of a mid-size. They get a little bit bigger, maybe 8 inches. But down here, see the Viejas, they get huge. Here we go. Jason has these. Yeah, the Acaras are good ones. And my friend has these Cutterai, Cryptoheris Cutterai cichlids. They have a nice blue eye. You know, Jason, Tiffany, he's got a bunch of these. He's got them babies now. He's got fry. Christopher, how you doing? What is happening, all the late night crew and West Coasters? I just came down here. I was like, you know what? I'm bored. I want to go out and look at some fish. I figured, why not just go online? See if anybody's out there. If you guys want to join me. You got the Midas touch? Yeah. Oh, you're going to get 2 of these from Jason? Oh, yeah, they're nice. I tell you what, I would get, if I were you, I'm just saying from my own personal standpoint, I would try and get all those parrot cichlids, your little polar parrots, and get some of these instead. Yeah, say Christopher. Christopher, are you going to be in? Are you in any position to be in the auction on the 31st? Because we still getting all of our vendors around, and if you have anything that you would like to sell on the auction, just let me know. You got me on Messenger, so you can just message me there if you like. And we got me, Ron, David, Branton Lightcap, Jason, who else? Oh, Ross Baltimore, and Jody P. She said she would be in it. Who else? I'm trying to think of who all else is going to be in there, but I'm still in the process. I'm just reaching out to people and asking them, if they're ready to do that or not. I do have, oops, hold on. I do have fish going out next Tuesday because next Monday is Memorial Day. Got some albino bristlenose going to Jose. Yeah, those electric blue cars. That's there he is. There's Ross Baltimore right there. I was just mentioning your name, Ross. You're talking about the auction. I was talking about the vendors and whatnot, and said you're going to be you're a vendor there. So awesome. And Melvin, yeah. So let's go back here now. We're just checking some of these cichlids out. There are lots of really great aquarists that I would want to. I think also another person who I've been talking with. I mean, I'm just going to mention some names, but it doesn't mean they're absolutely guaranteed in right now. But I was talking with Richard Reynolds, which is Go with the Flow Aquatics. He's down in Florida, and that man can breed fish. I tell you what, he's got quite a bit. Oh, here's one for you, Melvin, right here. He is quite a breeder. Trying to upload a video of some fish I may be interested in. Ah, okay. Here you go, Melvin. There's your yellow firemouth. Thrixnes pessianus. Now, what's interesting about these is they have, instead of the red gullet, they got a black flare that comes down. It's really cool looking. Contrast with that yellow. Really interesting fish. I like the Thrixnes family of fish. And I've had these. I had some real whoppers, some really beautiful black belts. These are a young one here. It doesn't even have the belt yet, but I had this really black bar going through them right here. They got huge, and these are real aggressive. I mean, I wouldn't say they're more aggressive than like a red devil or anything, but trust me, they're no lightweight. They'll stand up and they'll do battle with somebody else real quick. But they get really beautiful. This is just a really small fryer here. I mean, they get beautiful. This tail will get all red. It'll get red on its anal fin. It'll get red all over the face. Yeah, the yellow firemouths are great. The Passionis. Yep. And there's another one. Here's one that Jason has also. It's the topaz, the Murnay. Check this out. Look at them eyes. That is just beautiful. What are the barred Midas cichlids called? It's something like well, there is not a tancho. There is a chancho. Or is it chancho? I just call them barred Midas. I have barred Midas. I would love to. Oh, I already read that. Chanchito, I think. Was it Chanchito or something? I can't remember the name of it. We might come across some. But look at that. I love that dorsal fin on these. It has that really iridescence and that black spot. These guys don't get very big, and these aren't nearly as aggressive as convicts. I mean, these are something you can keep easier. Now, this is not a red bay snook. I don't know what they're talking about. Is that a red bay snook? It doesn't look like it. That looks like a crossbreed between a red bay snook and like a Managuense. Some kind of Parachromis or something. Interbreeded? Okay. What are bite Midas cichlids called? It's something. Okay, let's see. Amphilophus chancho. That's your favorite. Yeah. I just call them bird Midas myself. Yeah, they're cool. I tell you what, though, they're you know as well as I do, they're pretty tough, though. I'm not really fond of these red bay snooks. They just don't even look like that. The ones I've seen are real orange. Yeah, here, this is a seed cichlid. Cryptoheris remotes. Oh yeah, this is the one. These are kind of funny looking because when they get bigger, their heads get big, but their bodies stay kind of small. So it looks like it's uneven. Let me see if I can find a picture. Well, you can see right here already the head is getting pretty good size, and you see the body how it doesn't really match with it too much. But when they get big, they're just like all face, and they're aggressive. If you like flower horns, I tell you what, Paul Wen, he's the Vietnamese gentleman that I got these new tanks from. He breeds, well, he's kind of getting out of the flower horn field right now, but he's got some absolutely gorgeous, and I mean gorgeous, flower horns. And the ones he sells for like $600-700 a piece. They're just gorgeous. He also has those red Texas cichlids. They're like a Texas, but they're bright orange, and they really pop. Bluebird mavis broken into new species. Oh wow! Yeah, well, they've used all these types of fish. Like you can see right here in this fish, you can see the red devil in it, or the Midas. And Texas cichlid, you can notice the Texas cichlid, and then of course you got, and then I think they started breeding these with like parrotfish. Look at that. And see right here, that is the trait from the Trimaculatus, the Amphilophus trimax. The red eyes are a signature of them, and they have that black spot, and you can tell that most of the flower horns you see are, they stem from these. I've never been a huge fan of them, but I mean, there's no denying that's not a bad looking fish right there, really. Oh, here's something interesting. It's called a basket mouth. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had one. Yeah, with the Vieja cichlid, yep. Yeah, Trimax and Viejas. Here is a nice one right here also, Tiffany. This is one you want to look for. And this is something I actually want to get to. These are the Amatotlania Sayikas. And these guys, they're related to the convicts, but they're much, much more peaceful. And they stay a little bit smaller. Started popping up in the 90s, yep. Ooh, nice. How's everything going with the flooding right now, Craig? Are they getting it all cleaned up? You had some huge T-bars. Let's see. Oh, maximum size 5 inches. Yeah, so that's about the same as a convict. Yeah, okay. Oh, and it says here they are aggressive. Aggressiveness. See, I always said that they're like less than sub. I'm just going to read the chat here. Sorry. Yeah, but you notice they are a lot more, pretty much more peaceful than the convicts. I do have now in this tank behind me. I don't know if you can see it or not. Well, probably not. Not until I come up here and I'm going to remove that and it's on the big screen. And let me see here. Yeah, you can see them right there. I got one of my albino cribs in there. I'm not sure if that's a male or a female. It looks like a male. And I have a female over with my albino quarries. I'm gonna bring one of them over here and add it to this tank. I need to get rid of all these. Well, not all of them, but I'm going to get rid of a bunch of these tiger lilies. I want them out because they just keep breeding and breeding, and there's no end to it. I mean, I have 2 other tanks with them in it, so they're not going anywhere. I cleaned the local bus company out yesterday. Oh, I remember you saying that. Were they? They must have been all flooded as well, right? All right, excuse me, I gotta put some. I need to sweep my coffee up here a little bit with some honey. That's better for you than sugar. When you have, well, I have what they call type 2 diabetes, but it's not. It's really not that bad. It's really not that bad for me. You know, in fact, I'll be honest. With my type 2 diabetes, if I don't eat a lot of carbs, my blood sugar will drop. So I get to eat all the stuff that people that they say you can't have if you have diabetes. Like you don't want to have bread or nothing. I have to have it. Also salt too, because my sodium level's so low that I have to have extra salt. I like salt, so it works out good for me. I clean the local. Okay, yeah, 4 foot deep there. Oh my gosh. That is something else. Bring this back up. I'll bring this one back up here real quick. Don't look at me so much. Okay, there we go. I don't have to see me so much either, so there we go. I just need to go down here. I may seem a little bit scattered tonight, guys, because I tell you what, I've just been busy down here and I'm busy upstairs, and it's like I finally get a chance to come down here and relax a little bit. And I'm like, oh, you said, oh, okay, you got pictures. Okay, let's see here. Oh, wow. What am I looking at there? Those aren't T-bars. That is not a T-bar. That's something mixed. That's something mixed. That is, I'm looking at your pictures here. I'm looking at these here. Let me see here. I'm going to go back to the chat here. Are you sure you... Let me go take a look at that on my phone here, Tim, and I'll see if I can identify it. Oh, are you talking about the orange ones or the? Are you talking about the orange ones or the other ones? Now, those are crebensis right there. Those ones. But the orange ones before that. Now, if you like those right there, Tim. Oops. Let me come back here. Play that again. See what the orange ones are. They almost look like some kind of barb. I bet Jesse might be able to tell what those are. And then, of course, the other ones are the crebensis. Huh. Interesting. Okay, let's get back here. Yeah, those are flyer signals. Sorry, I got confused. Oh, okay. I've already said because those do not look like the T-bars. Flyers do get bigger. So also there's the one, not chromide. It might have been. It's a. Oh yeah, I seen the video. Yep. I was watching it and I seen the first. You talking about the orange fish that are zipping back and forth? Is that the kind of fish you were? Can you somebody identify the fish sitting around in this? It looks like some kind of barb. I don't know, Jesse. If you're here, if you could look at that, you might know. I'm not real familiar with barbs all that much. I've only had my cherry barbs. Yep, it's a video. I can't bring it up on my laptop though. I wish Ron was here. He could do it because he has his setup on his. He has his messenger and whatnot set up on his computer. Hello, Christine. Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, it's not the red ones. It's the other ones. Those are crebensis. The second group. Is that the ones? Oh wow, nice. How are you doing, Christine? I decided to do a late. I didn't start till what, 1 o'clock? I was upstairs and I think, well, I'm going to come on down here and relax for a little bit. A silver and yellow pair. Ooh, very nice. Got my coffee here. It's like neon rosy barbs. Okay. They look like cherry tetras. Oh, really? Oh, wow. I don't know. They kind of look like a barb to me, but it could be a tetra. I don't know. I'll tell you what. I've only owned one type of tetra, and all the time I've been keeping fish, and that is the Serpe tetra, the little red piranha-looking ones. They act like little piranhas too. Cherry tetras, nice. Sorry I'm late. I was hanging in a paranormal. Oh, that's all right. Those are kind of interesting, aren't they? We see about the ghosts, and it's kind of cool. Yeah, the orange ones. So we got two answers out there. One said they think it's a cherry tetra, and the other one thinks it's a neon rosy barb, I think they said. Was that? Looks like a rosy, yeah, neon rosy barb. Yeah. So how was that channel, the paranormal? I sometimes go to them and watch. We used to watch a show on TV. It was so funny though. You know how they have like people outside with the radio, and then they got people going to the spooky building. They had these ladies. The guy stayed outside at the radio, and the women went. And they're on the radio, and they're in that place, and something bumps, and they just start screaming bloody murder. And the guys are out there. Hey, click. Hey, you guys are all right in there? Everything okay? And they're like, ah! They're like, did you guys need us to come in and give you a hand, help you out? And they just scream. It was like, I tell you what, it hit me so funny. I was laughing. I was crying. You guys okay in there? I said. They're like, hey. It's crazy. All right, so moving on to the next fish. Let's see here. Oh, here's the red wolf. I'm not getting any dove ice. Number 3 here. They are hilarious. There is Mel. Welcome in, Fishcapades. How are the Madakas doing? How are those beautiful new fish you got? I had never even heard of this one before. A knotless cichlid. No, I've never ever. This is something new. I've never seen anything like it. Mel, welcome in, welcome in. You brought us all a present. I've enjoyed it, but I have to go now. Have a wonderful and blessed week. You too, Jackie. And also don't forget, if you get a tank, there's a lot of people here that will help you. So I think you should get one. They're fun. Get a little tank, get a betta or something. You'll enjoy it. I'm an enabler. You got to realize that in the Aquatic Addicts Anonymous, I'm kind of like what they call the pusher man. Yes, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend and enjoy your holiday on Monday, huh? Got Memorial Day coming up. All right. Let's see here now. Of course, here's my. That looks like a glorified convict right there. Pretty much is. They're very similar. Probably just. I know it's a separate species. You can tell by the bar going through it, but some gorgeous koi bettas and koi angel. Oh yeah, I love those. I keep talking about that. Remember Christine about Paul Wen? He's the Vietnamese guy. He's got a young family over in East Lansing, about 20 minutes away from here. His basement, I tell you, you walk in there and it's like 80, 90 degrees in that basement. The whole thing, it's huge, but it's all heated. And he's got these ceramic lights hanging down, and the light is it's radiating the heat onto the tanks, and that's how he heats the whole place. I can't see how that would be any less expensive than using individual heaters. I think it would be probably more, but you probably get better. It's probably safer for the fish because if a heater goes bad or something, it's going to kill the fish. So I guess that is a good way to do it. They won't be breeding age for a little bit though. I'm excited. Oh, it jumped. Kings and queens. Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh, no, he was saying thanks for, we were identifying a fish for him. Christine, he had these, sent a video up there and we were looking at it to see what kind of fish they were. Just not sure if I want angels again. I got my very first angels and I love them. I really, really love them. I got the ones I have are really interesting. They're marble, but the light part of the body is like a metallic green, and it's black and like a light metallic green, and then you have up along the dorsal fin an orange border. Really cool. They were aggravating, always nipping. You know what? My two, they've never took a nip at each other once. Not a once. Really cool. The blue canoes. I tell you what, wait till the next auction, Christopher. I know that Jason's going to have the blue pearl scale, and those are cool. Yeah, and Schmutz is of course your favorite angel. You need to get a schmutchette for him. Schmutchette? Is that a thing? We're trying to identify a fish. Oh, yes. That looks like a nice fish store, too. That was a nice looking tank. I wish I had a place like that around here. The one I have is, not so good. Yeah, they are. I tell you what, in that one, in the tank that he sold, the mixed angels, really nice looking mixed angels. Five angels, shipped was $20 total. That's shipping and the price of the fish, $20. It was $10 for the fish and $10 for shipping. I was like, how can he do that? My angel fish that I got from PetSmart cost me about $7 each. I mean, they're nice, but I don't think they're any nicer than his are. Maybe not even as nice. Oh, saltwater fish. Ooh, saltwater fish are. You have nowhere for them? Not yet, anyway. But you'll find a place. Had to sit on my hands. Well, they stay small for quite a while. You can get them, and I can't wait to see what these blue pearl scale angels look like. Oh, you already got some of those, right? Oh, wow. Oh, the koi angels are gorgeous. Let me see if I can find some of those here. That'll be in the South American section. Back. That was our last page anyway. Here we go. Just a few more cichlids. Yeah. Go back up here and we'll go to the South American. South America. I'm not sure how many angels they have here, but here we go. Here's what Jesse was talking about to you, Tiffany. Here's the electric blue Acara. Check that out. Those are nice. My sister had the regular species Acara. They look more like a Jack Dempsey, but the exact same fish. But these neon blue ones here, electric blue ones, seem to be really popular. I mean, they hold a good value too. I mean, they don't lose value too much. I need something to eat. Blackbeard algae? BBA? What is the only angel I need? There you go. I got my little. I think I got a pair. I'm hoping. So here we go. These are nice. You know, Tiffany was talking about these earlier about getting some in her tank. But, be right back. All right. The natural Acara can. Oh, they are. I like the natural one and this. These tend to be more valuable, I guess. If you breed them, you can. If you get a lot of fry, you can actually make a little money or something to help offset the cost of the hobby. Maybe something like that in the future. You never know. Hey, Deathhead. Oh, take the cichlids. Oh, I've had them before. They're beautiful and aggressive. I think they made a mistake with this one. This spillum is actually isn't that a Central American cichlid? I'm pretty sure it is. I had these. And they are beautiful. And they can be aggressive. Yep, I had a trio. I had 2 males and a female, and I just took them all to that pet store I was telling you about earlier. They were probably 6 inches long each. They were really nice and colored up and everything. The guy is just a absolute greedy businessman. I mean, he's not fair at all. I mean, he turns around, he gave me like $10 each for these, and also the 2 red tiger Oscars I was telling you about. Tiffany, $10 each for them, so $50. And then I go back in a couple days later. They were in the tank. He says he's going to put them in quarantine. He put them right out for sale immediately. $49 each. Both Oscars had already sold that day, and he had 2 of these left and sold one of these at $49. And I got $50 for all 5 of them. Which, you know, it's his business, but I don't know. Is that even 20%? Well, that is 20%, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so. I guess he gave me 20% for it of his cost. Oh, do you? You like them? All right. You're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoy them. I get to the point where I'm like, you know, what am I going to do now? So I come in here and I look at fish. It's what I do. I don't have much else. Oh, here we go. Here's some koi angels. Now these are kind of like a yellow koi. I appreciate that, Dave. I really appreciate it. I like being here. I like doing stuff, hanging out with you guys. And here we go. There's a nice looking koi. Whoa. Yeah, one's here, nice and yellow. I wonder if they're going to turn any orange. I mean, most of the koi I see are like orange and black, a little bit of white. This has more white than most of them, but they're still nice fish. I wouldn't say no to it. You just bred the similar angelfish. Oh, nice. Angelsplus.com. Okay, I'll go there. I can't click the link on it because you can't click on a link from, I can't anyway, from StreamYard, but I can go in and look it up. Angelsplus.com. All right. I tell you what I like that you have, Craig, are those the Sankey koi sword tails. That's what I like. Somewhere in this tank behind me here, I put the last remaining swordtail because he killed. I never seen a swordtail that aggressive. He killed the subdominant male first, and then he killed the smaller of the two females, and then the big female. I put her in a breeder box because he was dogging her almost constantly, and I put her in the breeder box, and then he was hanging right out there trying to bite at her through the plastic for like 2 days. And then he backed off, and then he was just going about his business. I thought, well, maybe he's got it out of his system. So I put her back in, and they were fine for a bit. I came down later that night. She was at the bottom just torn. I mean, I've never seen a swordtail tear a fish up like that, but she was torn up. I have a few now. Did you sell a bunch of them, Craig? Of your Sankey koi? I buy my dechlorinator crystals from Angels Plus, $8, and dechlorinate. Oh yeah, I do the same thing with my safe. It was like $9.99 for a nice size container, and I've only gone through maybe not quite half of it, about 4 years. One of those containers is supposed to be able to treat 60,000 gallons. I mean, I figure in all my tanks put together, it probably comes to, that's 153, maybe 700 gallons altogether. Not yet? Okay. Okay, let's get back here to these fish. My baby swords. Oh, you have baby sword Sankeys. Oh, wow. Did your fish had babies and you got the Sankeys? Oh, wow. 12 of them. Nice. Very nice. All my swords are gone, apparently, because he's not. I put him in this tank, like I was saying, though, before I sidetracked myself. I put him in this tank, and he was doing fine in there, and now I come down here. I look all around the tank, on the floor. All it is cement. And if there's a bright orange fish on that floor, I'm going to see it. So he's either hiding in there, or I don't know if they would do it or not. I'm sure they could eat it. There's so many in there. I mean, they could pick something to the bone overnight. Hello, Barbara Jackson. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. We're just looking at some. Oh, here's something I wanted to. These right here, my friend Big Fish Lad. These are the dwarf Araguaia, the Laticara Araguaia. I like these. These are really nice. These get about 2.5, 3 inches. See the female on the left there, the male's here on the right. He's a little bit bolder. It's another dwarf species. It's pretty cool. And Christine's back. Awesome. But these get about 3 inches long, and they're fairly peaceful. It's $4 for a pound of soy. Oh, wow. A pound? Oh, I tell you what, Prime is a lot more than that. I stopped using the liquid stuff a long time ago. I tell you something. I bet you I've saved. I'd go through about 3 or 4 of those bottles a year. And one of those bottles costs more than that one container of safe. It just doesn't make any sense. I just get those little metal spoons that you can measure. I mean, just a little bit. Jeff, I have my plants all trimmed and ready for the auction. Awesome. I hope you're going to have some mystery snails too. I need to get some mystery snails that will actually. I'm just so beside myself with that tank. I just don't know. I've never had them not breed for me. Hey, Kevin, how are you? Good to see ya. Kevin Rosenberg, welcome in. So good to see you, my friend. The snails are still too tiny. Oh, okay. You know what? I've heard various things on them. Only thing I know that they require is a warmer temperature, like 82 to 84, and they'll be all right. And most tropical fish can hang at 82. But I've seen people keep them. Lots of people. I've never had one myself. But it's probably the temperature. They might have them in an aquarium that's too cool, and if they get uncomfortable, then that might be the reason why. Let me see here. I think I seen up here. There's a ram right there, in fact. Oh wow, this is for a pair. Oh, that's not bad. $30 for a pair of German blue rams. They're out of stock though, I think. Oh no, they're low stock. They have 5 pairs left. Interesting. In clean water, yep. The Bolivian rams, yeah. Oh, I've never seen the Brazilian rams. What are they like? Oh, they're just now being exported again. Okay. I wonder why I've never seen them. Going to get some mystery snails, but the pH is out of balance. And then go back to get them. Oh yeah, the purple ones are really nice. And just one more fish. That's Jesse. He's got a bunch of the German blue rams, he says. They're small. I mean, they are really beautiful fish. I like my pistos too. We'll see some of those in a minute. Those are a dwarf cichlid that are pretty easy to keep. Now these are the ones that Shirley is bred, but hers are pure black. You know that she got fry from these, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, you're an Episto guy yourself? Nice. I got I have the orange flash cacatoides, and I also have the super red. My very first pair was the Agazzizii double red histogram. But there's a lot of different types. Let's see here. Here's one here. I got this right here. I got a pair of these. I love them. You only get about, they're pretty small. And I got these from Jason from 5-Star Bedders. He's got like 300 of these. He's got tons of them. He breeds them in his tap water. And he says that these don't require. Yeah, so you can get by with breeding this in a harder water. They've been brought to that point. Oh, do you? And Wild Betta coming this week. Well, is that the ones from Jason? You got the Betta Rubras, right? I got a pair of Betta Rubras coming from Jason. I won them in one of the contests that he had. I won a pair, and Cheryl Smith won a pair. Okay, next page. I would say most of them do like 78 on 76. You can get by with 76, but 76, 78, you're good. they can do warmer, a little warmer too, but not as bad as they're not as finicky as rams are. At least that's what I've been told. Mine, most of my tanks down here are about 76 to 78, except the ones with no heater. Now my shell dwellers upstairs, I keep them about 80. I miss having a pistos. I had a pair of Cacatoides red. How long do they live for you? I had one that just passed away. I had my original, and it was about 5 years old. Oh, we got the Ocellatum. Oh, Ocellatum, nice. 3 pairs of metaspecies Malinau. Oh, from Night Owl. Is that a mouth brooding betta also, Christopher? Or is that a bubble nest? I've never heard of that. Oh, Barbara, you know what? Jason has a bunch of those Cacatoides, and he'll have some on the auction on the 31st, and they won't be. I'm pretty sure they won't be very expensive. And also, you can reach out to him, and he can. He'll sell you some. About 5 years, okay? Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd have them live, you know, a long time. That's why I feel so. Kind of like when I had my cats that just passed away here last summer, and I had 3 brothers from the same litter. They were pure black. I got them when they were kittens, and I tell you what, they were just adorable. The first one passed away at age 18, Christmas of 2018. 2018? No, 21. Christmas of 21, because he was 18 and these guys were 21 when they passed away. But then my boy passed away in August. And then after that, my wife's cat. So we had, you know, these cats were kind of interesting because they would, you know, mine would stay with me all the time, and hers would stay with her all the time. She'd be, you know, she'd been kind of convalescing after cancer and stuff. So her cat, Klondike is his name, he would stay right there, right along her side, and just keep an eye on her and take care of her. You know, he was just that way. And mine would be, if mine was still, he'd probably be up here on my lap right now during the live stream. It's just not the same. It's not the same house without him. Oh, that's Jason from 5 Star Bettas. I'm not sure if somebody can put his link in the chat here. I have a hard time doing that. If you leave. Yeah, any species. Yeah, they're all nice. I have 2 pairs of Apisto trifasciatus coming. Mousy Aquatics. I'm trading her some of my multi-shell dwellers for them. So I'll have 2 pairs of those trifasciatus, and they are cool. Thank you very much, Christine. I appreciate it. I do love this pistol. So check this one. Well, it's not real colorful, but it's still a nice little dwarf cichlid. He was very slow the last year. Mostly seemed to sleep the last few months. Yeah, they do that, don't they? There's 5 Star Bettas right there. And if you want to get in touch with him, Barbara, I have his email is under all my auctions. You'll see 5 Star Bettas, and you'll see his name is Jason Dyer. He's got his email address there, and if you ever want to write him an email and say, hey, do you have any pistos that you'd like to sell? And he's going to say yes, because he's got a billion of them. I got more coming. I just got 6 of them. I got 2 male, and I think it's 4 female. Yeah, Christopher's fast. But you know what? It's the thought that counts, and I really appreciate it with you, Christine. You're always wonderful. Let's see here. Oh, now here is what I want to get, guys. This is something I didn't even know they had here at the store. This is the Ivanacara Bimaculata. I'm going to put it on here. Check that out. That's a dwarf cichlid. Now they have another one called Ivanacara Adokita, which is bigger than this and much more aggressive. But these right here, they say you can keep these in the community tank. Ivanacara Bimaculata. Isn't that something else, Kevin? Look at that. I love this fish. I want to get a pair of these. And in fact, you know, I am going to get a pair of these. Let me see if they got any in stock. What do we got here? Well, now, you know something? They got 14 of these in stock. But I seen, I was talking with somebody. I can get a pair of these. I think they were saying something like 25 bucks. You need a pair of those? Oh, yes, I do too. It is a cool little fish. And let's see how big it gets. Should say in here remarks. They're fairly new to the hobby. They are fairly new, but they are really, from what I've been told, they're very hardy. There's a lot of reading here. Take me up. Parameters or overall. You don't want to keep them with fish that are overly aggressive. It says right there. But there's other information on these on the internet. These things get about 3 inches for the male. Oh, that's right, Moonlight. Yes, I remember that. I'll go there next after this. But look at that. That's actually a really good picture of this one. You got to figure those fish they're like small. You can easily keep those in a community tank. And I mean, any fish will eat something that is small enough to fit in their mouth. So that doesn't really count as aggression. It just counts as eating. Moonlight. I'm going to check that out. I think they're cheaper than this even. This is $40 a piece. That is pretty steep. I think I remember seeing those there. And here's another Inca epistogramma. Yeah, small, but I've seen these before. That red on the tail gets really bright, and this one's kind of washed out. This isn't really a good example, I don't think. You can see the belly here is kind of sunken in a little bit too. That's not a good sign. These are the diamond epistos. These are the ones David got from his local auction. I think Shirley has some of these too, I believe. These are kind of cool little fish. These are small ones, 2.5 inches, something like that. Oh, hey, Jeff, I found 2 shrimp in the tank that had no shrimp in it today. Whoa! The tanks are 4 feet apart. I can't figure how. I'm wondering, probably hitchhiking. Yeah, I mean, if they're little teeny shrimplet, and you could take a net or something, and then you have to go to they can really transfer real easy. You move a plant from another tank, and you think everything's off it, but they might be clinging into a little crevice and get in there. Just deal with Medaka. Would be their first customer. They're the best breeders in Japan. Oh, wow. Very nice. You figure these right here are about the size of like a swordtail, a male swordtail. These are small fish for a cichlid. If you want a really small cichlid, my little multifasciatus are the smallest cichlids in the world. They breed, they house in these escargot shells. Oh, hey, see, you got some baby incas going out. Nice. I got some trifasciatas that are going to be here coming, I think, near the end of. It'll be after the 31st. And I'm trading some to Mousy Aquatics, some of my shell dwellers for 2 pairs of trifasciata. Now look at these. I like the body shape on this one and the tail. Look at that. Look at the male and female right there. It's got kind of a almost like a leer type tail, kind of like a moon shape. But look at that. He looks like he's ready to do some business there. Look at him. Wow. Now the Inca babies. Now, did you do those, SC? Did you do the in RO water or using tap? Oh yeah, the trifasciatas are really beautiful, and the ones that Mousy has, they're just beautiful. They bred for her, I think, twice now. So maybe get in touch with her. Maybe she can get some of those for you. Let's see here now. I don't know what this is. Is that Mephisto? What the heck is that? That is really cool looking. Check it out. What the hell is that? Let's see what this is. Gill spot Mephisto. Gill spot Mephisto D37. What do you think about that one? That looks pretty slick. I tell you what, that's a nice looking fish. There's a female, and then there's the male. We have low stock, 8 left in stock. I've never even heard of this one before. I don't know if you guys have or not, but that is a nice looking fish. Look at this, the dorsal fin. It's got the black that goes up into it. I like that. Wow. Yeah, the Incas are nice. I like them all. I got a pair of Borellii coming from Branton Lake Cap. I love those, the Borellii opals. I called dibs on them. I'm just going to pay them shipping, and then they'll arrive. Now here, here you go, Tiffany. Here's the species type of blue acara. These are the wild type. TDS was around 7. Oh wow. That's pretty low TDS. So is that must be RO then, right? Or is it or do you just have really good water? Well, here you go. Here's the regular blue acara, Tiffany. Check that out. You know, in some ways I like this better than the electric blue. I think it really looks good. Oh, they're warehouse for breeding small fish. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's a bit above my tap at 50-ish. Your tap is that low on TDS? Holy cow, you got some good water. That is some really good water. And big crips. Wow. Now, how many of those Incas do you have right now, I see? Do you ever sell any of your fish? Jeff, they did a live stream yesterday showing the new place in Period. Oh, wow, I missed it. Oh, I know it. Mike's got a huge place down there. He's got to be loving that, though. You know, he's doing what he loves. He's got that beautiful, making money, making all those beautiful fish. That is such a cool car right there. What do you guys like better, this or the electric blue? Personally, I think I like this one a little bit better myself. Just the natural blue car. All right, next. Here's the Bolivian ram. There we go. That we were just talking about that, Christopher. Look at that. He looks like a are they normally that squat? I mean, it looks kind of like a polar parrot, but in the Bolivian ram style. I didn't think they were quite that round. I am totally ripping off their rack design. There you go. Hey, if it works. If it works, it works, right? They got a good thing going. I think they're about 10 inches. Oh, wow. Congratulations on that. Bolivian ram. Now, Christopher, do they look like that? I mean, is that something a little bit different than the normal? Because the ones I've seen aren't quite as vertical. I've never seen them quite that stout. Oh man, I tell you what, the bigger fish. Look at this wine miller. Check that out. My friend Gil in Australia has these. He keeps the geophagus. Look at that. That's just gorgeous. I don't care who you are. That's a beautiful fish right there. Look at that. That is stunning. Oh, that's pretty standard for a juvenile for being that round. Ah. If I had a bigger tanks, I wouldn't mind having something like this. Really nice fish. Okay, moving on. Here's the chocolate cichlid. This is the one that my friend Gil, this is his fish on his logo. Chocolate cichlid. Haven't sold any fish yet. I enjoy seeing all of them fill out. Oh, yes, lots of times. Well, the reason why I asked that SC is because I'm always looking for vendors for our monthly auction. We start them usually in April, sometimes March, and go through November. And that way, you know, people can sell some of their fish and make a little money to offset the cost of their hobby and whatnot. Nothing wrong with that. For at least a year, okay, adult males are swimming. Ah. I do not doubt that. My coffee's getting cold. I got it. David's right. This thing does turn off after like 15 minutes. Very cool. There's the chocolate cichlid. Oh, here, I like this one too. This is the Curviceps. Another little dwarf. Kind of a cool little fish, huh? It looks big there, but they get about 3 inches, according to what it says on here. I've heard that they're either gentle giants or they're killers. You're right, Christopher. I know that when they're breeding, there's something you don't want to have anybody into. This little guy right here gets about 3 inches, though. That's a cool little fish. That's something I wouldn't mind trying. So I'm going to see and make sure how the size it gets. Maximum size 3 inches. There we go. It's a peaceful fish. Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, they're stunning though, aren't they? The long-footed white clouds are starting to be a problem though. They are coming. Oh, it's a problem? That's a problem I wouldn't mind having. Oh, Tiffany, did you see the blue Akara I just showed? It was the wild type. And it was beautiful. I'm not sure if it's on this page yet or not. Let me go see. It's up. There it is, right here. I don't know if you've seen this one or not. I'll bring it up. There it is. Yeah, it's just beautiful. It's got the iridescence in the fins. All right, back down here. Well, here's a super red Capritoides. Now this old guy right here looks like he's seen better days. That's an old one, I can tell you that right now. That is an oldie. Nice little female. There's a younger male. Not too bad, not too bad. If I get this mouse to work here, what's going on? All right. Alrighty. Oh, here we go. Here's what I got coming. I got a pair of these coming from Brent and Mike Cap. Check it out. Who has the good Bolivian rams? That's another fish I'm missing. Their tails are amazing. I think they got them here at Imperial Tropicals. I'm not sure how good they are, but I think he does a pretty good business. Now that's a nice picture. That's a really nice example right there of the opal. And then down here it'll show, I think, yeah, really I hope. Very nice. That's how I got all my duckweed in all the tanks. They're not all my tanks. I got like 4 tanks with a lot of duckweed in them. The one back here behind me, a 10-gallon over here, and I got a 40, and then 20. So I got 5 tanks of duckweed. And it came from a pair of Borellii I bought on eBay. And there's a couple pieces of duckweed in the bag. I know it's hard to keep it all out when you're breeding fish and you got duckweed in the tank. It's hard to keep it out. In fact, I sent some black mollies to Jonathan Cullivan down in Kentucky, and I said, "I'd be careful." I was being so careful to keep that up, but I noticed there was like 1 or 2 pieces of duckweed in that bag. He says that not to worry, Jeff. I got duckweed in all my tanks anyway, so not a big deal. The West Spot just got Brazilian rams in. Oh, really? Do they have pictures of them? Opals are your favorite? Oh, yeah. I love them. I got a pair coming. Branton's been breeding stuff left and right. He's got those pygmy sunfish. He's got these. He's got tons of stuff going. Coffee starts heat up. I gotta make sure that's turned down. Oh, it's not on. Oh, yeah, it is on. Okay. Yeah, those are really nice. Okay, let's keep moving along. Let's see what else we got. Platinum Angel. What are they calling this? A black ram. Kind of looks like a dark German blue ram to me, a little bit. Doesn't look black. It's not a black night ram. I know those black ones, they got the black body. A cool little fish, though. Let's see. Here is a Pac-Man Apisto. Check it out. Pac-Man. He looks like he could do some. He's ready to brawl. It looks like. My trio turned out to be a reverse trio, but still amazing looking fish. Ooh. Oh, do you have the Borellii also, SC? Oh, wow. Yeah, reverse trio would be cool. 2 males and a female. I think that might even be better than. Oh, micro geofigures. Oh, okay. For pictures of the Brazilian ram. I'll check that out. I'll check it out a bit later. But look at that. That's a nice looking fish. A male and a female right there. He's got kind of a nuchal hump. That's kind of rare on him. You'll see that on the Pisco. But it's a nice shaped little fish. Look at that. It's very pretty. That black stripe goes right down its eye, down its cheek. Very cool. Let's see here. We got more. Page number 4. Your favorite is oh, wow. We get large for the Pisto. Okay. The Alpha Tapichi right here is pretty cool too. I like this. It looks like a mini Dobai. Kind of. All right, now here's the red devil koi angelfish, Tim. And why don't you look at those? Those are nice. Oh, you like the Pac-Man Apisto? Yeah, those are cool, aren't they? Check these out. Beautiful angels, red devils. That's my second attempt. First try was wild caught. I heard that they come from the wild. They're used to having a really low, very high acid water, low pH. I personally, I wouldn't get in the wild myself. F1, F2, F3, they're good. Brazilian restrict. Oh, that's right, Brazil. Second shipment. So that's a fish that you really want to get and breed out because I'll tell you what, if they're hard to get in the country, you're going to have a money-making machine there if you get unlock that one. That'd be nice, huh? These are beautiful too. They got kind of a blushing cheek here too, by the looks of it. The only white they got are on the ventral fins. I hate when they do this though. They hold them in the hand like that. Poor thing. I like it better in the tank like this. Look at that. Yeah, they are the perfect breeding project. I got so many breeding projects. I'm trying to get everything off the ground at once. I just got to concentrate on a couple species at a time. That's what I need to do. I just get overtaxed on my attention of these tanks. There's too many. You get too many balls in the air, and you're going to drop a couple of them. Like you're a juggler. All right, moving along. I won't stay a whole lot longer. It's already, 2:30? Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll stay for a little bit longer. We'll look at some more fish here. Well, look at these red gold McMaster. I like these too. Look at them. Male on top and the female underneath. McMasterized. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let me see here. I'm waiting. Jeff, call it rotational breeding, concentrating certain species at certain times of the year. Yes. Yeah, those angels really were nice. I wish my angel. I think if my hair, I got those. They're the marble, but they're the white, the light color part of the body is green, which I think is really interesting. It's black and a light metallic green, and then it has that orange pinstripe just on the border of the dorsal and the anal fin. Yeah, rotation. That's good. That's a good way to put it, actually. But look at this here. That's oops, pretty cool. That's a nice picture right here of this pair. Look at that. They're going to corner the Pistol Market with their new warehouse. Oh, wow. Aquatic Clarity. It's a smaller place. It's an individual guy in Wisconsin. He specializes in pistos. And that's where I got my very first pair from. Or it was actually a trio. It was a male and two females. The Agazizi double red. And yeah, these aren't bad for fish. And they were nice. Those females, though, I tell you what, they would beat the crap out of the male. And he was so much bigger. You'd think that he would be the aggressive one, but no. Those little yellow females would just tear him up. It's like they were trying to get him to breed when he wasn't quite ready. Oh, now here's a fish that I want to get. These are the Nanacara Anomala. They look like little miniature electric blue cars, but I like these. They're kind of like an Apisto, but not. They call these the golden eye because they got the gold ring. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's see here. Let's see here. Redfish blue. They did. He's coming back though. Yeah, I heard he is coming back. Redfish, bluefish. He was in Washington, wasn't it, or was that Oregon? I think he was in the Pacific Northwest. I'm just not sure exactly where. Well, here's what I'm getting right here. Got 2 pair of these coming. Check it. Look at that. I love it. Histogramma trifasciata. And the ones she has look just as good as this. But actually, hers look better because you can see that black line there? You see how it's kind of like muddied with some of the lighter? Hers are jet black. All the way through. Really dark and very clean. Hello, Xanadu, my friend. Welcome in. We're just looking at some pistos and whatnot tonight. Getting kind of fired up for the auction a week from tonight, on the 31st. We got our auction coming up. And I was just pointing this out. I got 2 pairs of these coming from Mousy Aquatics. Mousy Aquatics. And she's getting some of my shell dwellers. Very cool. Yes, good to see you, Xanadu. Yeah. So these are going to be nice. If I get these and I get them to breed, and I'll have them to share. Let's take a look at some more. Little hook there. That's kind of cool. Wow. Are those eggs on the side of it? Or right there on the wood? Are those eggs? No, those aren't eggs. It wouldn't be that many anyway, I don't think. Oh. And pulling that down. Peacock bass. I know they got some of the dwarf pike cichlids that I really want to get too. They get about 5 inches. I'm trying to make some space before this next weekend. Nice! Nice. There's going to be, I think there's going to be a lot of nice stuff. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I like this red Instagram of McMaster, right? Check it out. That's a nice one. I like that actually better than the other one. Very cool. Look at the tail. It's like a tequila sunrise there. Very, very cool. I'm trying to. Instagrams are such pretty jerks. They keep me interested. Yeah. They are cool, aren't they? You know, between them and the wild type bettas, I love those. The paradise fish. And I'm starting to get back into the killies again. I had some killies, and I didn't do my research properly, and I threw the eggs away before they hatched. I didn't realize it was 21 days or more. So after like 7-8 days, I was like, they're not fertile. Yeah, big attitudes for small fish, you bet. And cheers to you, Xanadu. Cheers. Look at that. That's yeah, there's a pair. I think that might be a pair. Maybe it's 2 males. I'm not sure. Nice looking one. All right. What other type of fish would you guys like me to look up? I can look it up. You just tell me in the chat where you want to look out here. We got lots of different types of fish. Oh yeah, that's the hong sloy, I think. Oh, yeah, the red hong sloy. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes on it. Wow. It's almost like it has eyelids. Isn't that cool? I've never seen that type of eye shaped like that. It's weird. I like it. Alrighty, so let's go up here now to livestock. I know they don't have very much for labyrinth fish, unfortunately here. I wish they'd do more, but what do they got? They got that albino paradise. They got the blue flame, or blue flame paradise. Regular blue paradise. I have this. I got a big female. I just got to get a male for her. I try to read them. They got some good personality too. I just got an RO system and hope to keep some epistles. Ooh, wow. My water comes out of the tap right about 7.8. But the thing with my water here is it has hardly any KH in it. For some reason, I don't know how it come out that hard, but with so low a buffer, but it will drop. It'll drop fairly quickly in an established tank. I'm not sure why. I know that with all the the waste byproduct, that'll bring the pH down too. But here we go. Got well, he does have a few things here. Okay. Now I've had the Albu marginata here. Those are a nice little wild type betta to start out with. You can keep these in a community tank easily. Typically when you pre-order from the website, they don't provide an estimate on delivery. There's a standard waiting time. You guys, they should let you know approximately, won't they, Christine, if you pre-order? Liquid pillows. Now yours comes out at 6 point. You're already set for all these types of fish. I've never pre-ordered from what website were you going to pre-order from? I would ask them. They should give you some type of approximate time, I would think. I don't know. I've never pre-ordered anything yet. These are nice little fish. What is that? They don't sell them in the pairs here, but they sell them in the pairs at Blackwater. Use my voice. Right. So how's everyone doing out there? You guys all right? Hey, Daisy Lamb. Daisy Lamb's in the building. I wish I could. Oh yeah, those are the. How do you pronounce it anyway? Is it I've never pronounced that name, but I've seen it a lot of times. Yellow babies? Yellow babies. Yeah, that's the sunset thick lip. All right, let's see this. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? My water is neutral mostly, low KH, low pH and high KH. Only fish. Is it blue and wow. Apparently they're not too. I mean, if they're like your water, most of the South American tanks sit at 5.8 between water tubes. Wow. I see. Yeah, mine. Yeah, live bears love mine pretty much. And my rabbit snails upstairs, they breed quite a bit. They have a baby. I mean, I started out with 5. There's probably about 15 or 20 now. Low KH and high GH. Okay. I think that's what mine is too. Very low KH though. And the pH tends to drop down too, like it's about 6.8, I think. Last time I tested it. Seattle, Washington, like 2:43 p.m. or a.m. I should say here. Within a day or two. Oh wow! If we don't provide a date, I'd find another seller. Yes. Okay. No, in Michigan it is 2:43. It's 2:43 a.m. It's 2:44 now, actually. Alrighty, what do we have? Here's what I need more of. You know what I found out? These right here are actually highly endangered in the wild. They're on the care. I think they're on the CARES list now. 3 hours difference. It's 2:44 a.m. here. You're on the West Coast. That's 3 hours difference. There's more expensive fish that need them. It can take several weeks. Oh wow, it can take a few weeks. Wow. I would definitely want to have a ballpark of when it's going to happen. What happens in my pH, Jeff, starts at 7 and drops unless I change water often or buffer it with coral or oyster gel. Yep. A lot of mine I use the crushed coral, and I also got that aragonite sand. Look back in this tank over here, this is aragonite. You can see back here. It's all aragonite. And then there's also I have assassin snails there. I had a outbreak of hundreds and hundreds, maybe 1,000 from Malaysian trumpet snails. And I put a small army of those little, like 5 of them, like a wolf pack of 5 assassin snails in there. And look at all these empty shells. And those, every once in a while, they'll pop up or come up down here some night and turn the light on. There'll be like 4 or 5, 6 assassin snails cruising the bottom. But I did add one of my albino crevenzas to this tank. Look how they get along so good together. It's kind of like a catch-all. I got my yo-yo loach. Really cool stuff in that tank. Fun tank. All my guppy tanks also have crushed coral substrates. Yes. Yep, that really is good for the live bearers. In fact, I got the same aragonite sand in my Goodea tank, and that's the only tank in here that doesn't have a heater in it. And they're doing great. I mean, it's all winter long, no heater. I think the coldest it got down here probably is about maybe 65 degrees in the cold of winter. Because I have the heat vents in here, I open them up so that I can stay warm enough down here. Oh my God. Yep, I keep that stuff on hand all the time. I got a big bag of it. Yeah, but these are on the CARES list. I didn't even know that. What's a 6-pack? 6-pack is, oh, that's not a bad deal, really. That's a 1/2 inch to 1 inch. Wow. Oh wow, you got two in stock. What? Oh, 2 of these, 2 6-packs. That's what that is. Oh, okay. Let's see the 2-packs they got. 3 in stock. 4, 6, 9. And yet they got 12 fish here. Interesting. Oh, I'm a little bit tired here. Let's see. Oh, here's the panda barb. I like these. Good stuff. So also, Christopher and all you guys out there, if you know of anybody, I mention this pretty much every stream there. If you or somebody you know breeds fish and they want to sell something on the auction, just have them reach out to me, Ron, or David, and if they don't, The only thing they have to do is know how to shift. Yeah, no heater is necessary for the Ghanaians. Nope. Yeah, they can take it down to, I don't know how cold they can go, but probably 50, 60 degrees, I'd imagine, probably. Yep, no heater necessary. They get along. In fact, these guys down here, the Lineas don't require a heater, but I have heat in this tank. It's about 76 degrees because I got my yo-yo loach in there, and I got some other stuff. I actually have a pair of convincing shell dwellers in here that Jason gave. They are really cool. Let me see if they got any of those here. Actually, now that we're talking about that, I'm going to see if we do. That's a little African silver. Let's see. Lake Tanganyika. Oh, I love this kind of stuff too. I'm just going to kind of cruise through here and see what that's interesting. Look at all these things. I mean, these fish are really cool. This is another thing I'm very interested in. Let's keep looking. And there is Ed's Aquatics and Exotics. Hello, Ed. Welcome in. I'm just doing a really late hanging out. Hey, there's June. Hello. How are you? And I'm back. I was doing tank maintenance like a normal person at 3 a.m. Yep, and I'm just sitting down here drinking some coffee, looking at some fish, you know. How you doing, June? We were talking about the auction is next Saturday now, a week from today, or yesterday, I should say, because today's Sunday now. At least it is here. But the auction's going to be there. We're going to have a lot of nice stuff. Okay, let's see here now. I'm going to find that pair of shell dwellers I got, if they have them. I got a few more pages. Let's keep checking here. I want to show you these if they're available. Woke up a little while ago, can't get back to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I think when that happens, hopefully we can get some more rest at some point. I sometimes go a couple days without sleeping. I feel like I've been awake for 2 days now. It's like I'm just tired. And the thing of it is, I'll go upstairs and I'll just stare at the ceiling. I'd rather just do this, honestly. It's just kind of like, oh, wow. I don't know what that is, but I like the way it looks. This mouth is kind of weird. Look at that. Very interesting shaped fish, though. Finished building my rack downstairs. Wow, what a project. Nice. Soothing voice should do it. Do I have a soothing voice? I thought I had a shrill voice. I thought I sounded like like from Jaws when Quint takes his nails across that chalkboard. That's my voice. And you all know me. You know what I do for a living. I love that movie. With the head, the tail, the whole damn fish. That's cool. Look at that fish. It's pretty awesome looking. I wonder how big they are. Let's check it out. Let's see here. I'll just click on that. It might say, maximum size 6 inches. That's a good size fish. A little bigger than what I want to keep now in my tanks, but. Here I want to get these gold ocellatus. Check these little buggers out here. These are something else. Looks like a grumpy old man there, huh? I suppose if I was a fish, this would probably be me. Oh, I'm talking nonsense. No, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just looking at I got these same kind of shells, though. These are really nice little fish, though, even though they are aggressive. let's see here. It was baby day for me. Cold fry for my husband. Congratulations! Oh, it's turning into a snail wrap. Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, when you got those Oaxaca puffers coming up, you want to. I got mine here still. I just don't know what I'm going to do with it when he gets big. I named him Jabba the Hutt. All he does is sit. And every once in a while he'll move around. But I told Jason, I said, is that typical? He says, yeah, they're just basically, yeah, they just kind of hang out and then move around a little bit. And yeah, I got a Oaxaca now too. I thought it was at first I thought maybe I got a pea puffer, but it's getting bigger. Probably bigger than a pea puffer, I'd say that. That was nice of him to give it to me. I kind of jumped on him a little bit. I didn't mean to. I just wasn't prepared. You know how I don't know if I get surprised about something for some reason. It might be the ADHD or it might be something else, but I just don't like surprises all that much. And that kind of really smacked me a good one. I was like, whoa. But you know what? He did it out of the niceness of his heart. I really do appreciate it. It is an interesting footage. I told him, I said, I just kind of overreacted about it. Sit on the bottom and watch for movement. Yeah, that's right. That's what they do. Well, you know what mine does, June? It'll go up and it'll kind of like lay on the sponge filter or on top of the heater. It's like he's like a gargoyle up there looking down on everything. He looks like a gargoyle. Should have named him Gargoyle. Not Jabba. He looks like Jabba. We'll keep looking. Okay, let's keep looking. I'm going to find that. Wow, I love these. The transcriptors. Look at those. That is a cool fish. That's a small fish. It looks big there, but they're small fish. Or swim fast when they see you? Oh, do they? Yeah, I do like the Lake Tanganyikans. They're small. I mean, I'm not sure how popular they are in the market, but something like this is something I can get into real easy. I already got a couple pair of shell dwellers, and I got a bunch of them upstairs. Let's see, keep looking. I have these right here. I got about, I don't know, maybe 40 or 50 of them upstairs. They got beautiful little blue eyes. And there's fry. I mean, I got some fry up there in that tank that are just teensy. Mo and Curly together, poor Shemp all by himself. Aww. Mo and Curly, it's supposed to be, well, Larry. Larry was the Shemp and Curly were the same. Larry was all by himself. He was that curly-haired guy. You been doing a lot of reflecting lately? So what's happening, Ed? I do a lot of reflection a lot too. I mean, just that has become a mirror. He's reflecting on probably a lot of stuff. I do that too. I mean, something that happened to me yesterday, I can be reflecting on that for the next 12 weeks or months or years. You never know. Sometimes stuff sticks with me. I have an Uncle Larry who is not a nice man. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, if he's not nice, I mean, yeah, Schmutz, you're the only cichlid you need. That's right. Now these little guys, though, I need these. I got them. I love them. For housies, yeah. I tell you what, you get these in a tank with some aragonite sand and a handful of those escargot shells, you're going to have a whole bunch of interesting stuff going. Now, you really need to stop lying to yourself. Yeah. But what do you really think? I'm just kidding. Yeah. All right, let's see if I can find my fish. Oh, I seen a pair of these for $30. Check these out. Or not? Signatus? Yeah, Signatus. Look at that. It's a little tiger there. These are aggressive little shell dwellers. Larry, and Daryl. Is that what it was? Yeah, Larry, and Daryl. The Bob Miller show. Look at that. That's a pretty cool little fish. I know these are really aggressive, these little ones. They're about, a 2-inch fish. And they're more aggressive with each other than other fish. Alrighty, let's see now. I gotta find that. Oh, here's another one I like, the Cautopontatus. These are cool. A tiny little 2-inch fish, 2.5 maybe. That's what they call an opportunistic shell dweller. They're not an actual real shell dweller, but they'll use shells if they're available. If it's convenient for them. Normal people are up at 3 a.m. pursuing fish visit sites. Yeah, of course. I'm always in pursuit of a nice fish. Redfin, that looks more yellow to me, but that's my eyes. Yeah. I'm going to see the yellow ones. Now I think we are the people our parents warned us about. Yeah, I don't know. We're all normal for sure. Yeah, that's right. As normal can be, I guess. I mean, what is normal anymore? I don't. Oh, they don't have mine either. Darn it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and come back to the. Come back here for a minute. I'm gonna probably wrap it up here, guys. Oh, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I've been doing this since midnight, I think. No, 1 o'clock. So it's been 2 hours. My family thinks I waste my days. Well, how can somebody really say that to you? It's your life. You're not wasting their days. You're doing what you want to do. I just, people pass judgment on other people and do that kind of stuff. It's just really kind of irritating. Oh. I'm enjoying this tank back here, though. You can see I got my, one of my albino crebensis in this tank now, swimming up. I love those. I don't want to experience moving an entire fish room. You know what? That's terrible. That moving is the worst job, and moving with a fish room, you know what? There's no way in God's green earth I'll ever be able to move from here. They're going to have to carry me out of this place on a stretcher. Dead. I'm not, there's no way. I just can't do it. I just could not do it. It's just impossible. I'm here for the duration. Exactly. You're not wasting it. As long as you're doing what you want to do, you're doing what feels good, you're enjoying stuff, enjoy it. Because at the end of the cycle, at the end of your time, you can be like, you know what, I did what I wanted to do. Maybe it's not what I should have done, but you did it. And you did it your way, right? I did it my way. Would you like to pay others to do it for me? Yeah, that's right. That'd be nice. Yep. I got a really great deal on all that Dragonstone. I got a big box from Primetime Aquatics. Had a sale, and I got it from Lowe's. And it was like $50, and I got like, I don't know how many pounds. It was a heavy box for $50 delivered. And it got here in like 3 days. and it was a company called Lifeguard Decor or something like that. They have all kinds of door kind of rocks. They had Sirius stone, I had the dragon stone that I got, and a bunch of other types. And I got me a box of that, and you know what? 2 days later, that sale was over with because after Primetime Aquatics letter, everybody went and bought it. Good day, Bill. Hello there. I moved all my fish tanks back before Christmas. I was lucky I owned the house. I was moving to, and my daughter was renting. Oh, wow, 2 months. That's a lot of work, though. Even taking your time, it takes long. I'm not a scaper. I got some floating plants up here. I got, fish, dragonstone. I don't, for me, if I planted up a tank and it'd be my luck everything would start breeding in it, then I wouldn't be able to catch any of the fish out to sell, and then I'd get overrun and lay and wait until I get a house, then go nuts. There you go. Yeah. When the time's right, you got to pounce. Get all that stuff you want. That's what I do. I mean, when I'm able to, I go get something. I wonder if my coffee's heated up yet. This thing's cold. Oh, there it is. Good business. I can sleep in the morning, so I don't care about being up late tonight. My version of escaping is a breathing cone, flat rocks. The sponge filter, yeah, that's the same with me. Yep, that's what I got here. I got some rocks, a sponge filter. I moved 3 tanks. What a horrible experience. Is that from one place to another, June, or is it in the house? It's hard no matter what. I got tanks upstairs I got to move down here, and that's not going to be fun. But I think the biggest ones I got to move down here are 40-gallon breeders, but I'll get help with that. Yeah, I would want to. There's no way. I mean, look at. I'm going to show you here. I don't know if you can see this. There's a lot of cinder blocks down here. I mean, a lot. All along that way, all over on both sides. Over there. I got stuff. And I brought all those bricks down here by hand. I don't know how many there is. There's 8 on this one. And I like that because I sleep good at night. That's going to hold that weight with no problem at all. I actually went out of my way and I painted those ones. I kind of like it, but I kind of got lazy and I didn't do the rest of them that way. Like there, I do those. I didn't do those over there. I did those, my first ones. That's my 475 gallons. I did all that. It's all right. Oops. I'm going to make you see something. 118. Destroyed a lot of them. What is that? 118? House to house. Ah, yes. 118 miles. Oh, that had to be treacherous. Totes and MT29. Full setup and stand. I'm saying. Oh, you're saving that for the. Oh. There you go. It's like they say, their home is where you hang your hat, your fish room is where you keep your fish. You always got to have a fish room everywhere you go. My magic number when I actually went from just keeping fish to, starting a fish room was 4. After I hit number 4, it was like opening up a gate. When I got the 5th tank, it's like it just floods on out. Then I end up getting more and more. And then I'm like this now. I'm kind of scraping to find tank space for new fish. And I got 4 new tanks. Well, not new, but they're in good shape. Getting them set up. Considering I have 125, I plan on staying put. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm staying put. Yeah, pound 4 was the restart. Yep. That's right. It was my magic number, 4 tanks. And I was like, nope, I need more. And then even after that, I had more tanks. I probably, yeah, baby turtles. Does Ed have turtles? I didn't know that. I've never put baby turtle. I actually had a baby snapping turtle once. It looked like a little miniature Godzilla. I had him eating worms and stuff. We put him back in the pond. I didn't keep him for maybe a few days. If I had to do it over again, I'd sell everything and start over. MTS is a real thing. You better believe it. But it is a good addiction, I think. I mean, it can be, I suppose it could be bad when if you work yourself to death and you got so much going on that you can't really enjoy it. It costs too much money. I mean, this place down here, honestly, I'm almost at a point where I got those new tanks. I'm like, maybe I should have done that because I might need to downsize a little bit because our electric bill is killing us. We are behind on it. We pay, we're trying to get it caught up. But, oh, I'm bringing fish up. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yep. Your new place. Sleeping chills like sleep instead of sweet Jesus, something similar. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, that's one way of conveying it. Baby turtles. Sweet baby turtle. Oh, I see. Like sweet baby turtle. I see what you're saying. Okay. Good God Almighty, right? It's not the fish, it's everything else. Oh, I love it. Turtles are cool. I wish they had those little soft shell turtles, the one that have the pointy. I wish there was a smaller one. It stayed small. Let's count 22 extra tanks, 4 empty but running tanks, or just in case. That's great. That is really great, Byron. Have you ever done a tour? I'm not sure if you. Let me see here. I'm going to go to your channel. I've been there. I know I've been sub for a long time. Oh, there you go. Videos. 2-week-old Gary Lang rainbow fish. Yeah. A mama shrimp. I've never had those yet either. The koi pond. Wow, you got some really beautiful stuff there. Oh yeah, the mystery snails numbing on some algae wafers. You can't. That never gets old. I love that. I put one of those in there one time. I tell you, I had a clump of mystery snails. They were just jam piled. I don't know how they were doing it, but it was just like it was like a mystery snail snow globe, about this size, and they were all trying to get it. It was really something. Oops. Yeah, lost my thing. The price of the flying river. Oh yeah. Yeah, those probably the turtles. I know that Corey got 2 of them. He gave one of them to Dean Tweedle. I think that's how you pronounce it, Tweedle or Tweedle. I'm not sure. And he got 2 of those. But, he can afford it. That means he's got a business and a half going on. Well, guys, you know what? I'm looking here at the time, and it's Almost 3:15. So I better get wrapping it up here. I have to. $5,000 is the lowest price you've seen? Oh my goodness. My channel is so neglected, I haven't posted much in the last 4 years. After I lost my koi in 2021. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you didn't, Barbara, because you know what? Things get better. Hey, have a good night, dear. Thank you, Mel. I'm glad you stayed with it, Barbara, because things get better and we will. Everything will bounce back, right? And I'm glad you're here because if you weren't back in it, you wouldn't be here right now, and that would make me very unhappy. I'm glad you're here. I'm so glad. And thank you so much. They do, and they did. Yes. Oh, all the river turtles will drastically come down in price for the next 5 years. They are farm breeding them now. Oh wow, $800. That's still prohibitive for me. Oh no! Oh, when you lost your lemon ice juice. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. I know I wasn't very structured tonight, you guys, but I was just kind of hanging out. I had nothing else going on, and I pretty well wasn't sure if anybody wanted to hang out with me for a bit, so I thought it'd be kind of fun. It was for me. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I bet 2 years they will be under $500. That would be cool. Very cool. All right. Well, anyways, everybody, thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. And we will see you. I do have my regular one tomorrow night at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Me and Dave will be on my Sunday late owl hangout. And yeah, I'm not sure. We'll think of something. I'll think of something between now and then, some kind of a topic. I just kind of fly by radar, I don't really. I used to really work hard and get stuff together, but it seems like the harder I worked, the less it really came through. First one's free, Mel. Good night. Yeah, lemon Oscars are very pretty. Okay, everybody, I can sit here. I could probably sit here all night, but I don't want to. I should get to bed. Much love, everyone. Have a good night. Thank you.